Hey guys, this is Ronnie here from Southern Food Junkie. Today we're coming to you with another video. We're going to show you how to cook some black beans. What we're using today is dried black beans. We're going to show you the process from soaking to cooking. Let's get to it. Alright, what we got here is our black beans. I went ahead and poured them in a pot and filled them up with water. First thing you're going to do is rinse the beans to make sure you get any dirt off. So what you're going to do is fill this pot up and then just strain that water off and fill it back up again. We're doing a process what you call a quick soak. So what we're going to do is turn our burner on high till it starts boiling. Once it starts boiling, you turn it off and let it soak for an hour. Your beans, dry beans, have to soak. You can do an overnight soak or you can do this quick soak, which entails using the burner to heat the beans up. If you do an overnight soak, you got to let them soak for at least 12 hours. Rinse the beans. You'll put the beans, put water back in the beans and just let them sit there in the water for 12 hours. You don't have to put any seasoning or anything in it at that time. Once this quick soak is off, we're going to drain that water off and put fresh water back in it, and then we'll start the cooking process. Alright guys, once they start boiling, you can cut them off and set your timer for an hour. Alright guys, I'm about halfway through the soak and you can tell that the beans have soaked up a lot of the water in here. So this is another point, you got to monitor this and add water in just to be sure. You want them beans to be covered up, you don't want them getting dried out. So make sure you keep them covered. Alright guys, we have finished our quick soak. Now we're going to drain these beans here, drain the water off, and we're going to put fresh water on it, and we're going to start our rest of our recipe. To this dish, I'm going to add a can of Rotel tomatoes. I'm going to also add 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to peel these cloves of garlic. These right here is actually already peeled. I'm going to put them in a little chopper, chop it up. I'm going to also add 1 onion, and I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of chili powder and a half a teaspoon of cumin. Alright guys, so we got our beans, we got our tomatoes, our onions, our garlic, we have our chili powder, we have our cumin, and we have salt and pepper in our bowl. We've turned our burner back on medium heat. We are going to boil these or simmer these beans until they are tender. We want them to be al dente, which means almost done. You don't want them to be mushy. We want the water to kind of cook out a little bit and to make it kind of thick. So the beans will release some starch and that will kind of thicken it up a little bit. That's the kind of consistency we're looking for. And these will be the best black beans that you ever had. These are going to be a side dish for tacos that we are eating tonight. You can use this same type of recipe here for cooking any kind of dry beans. As far as the quick soak, to recap, the quick soak, you put your beans in there, you rinse them, get all the brown ones or the bad looking ones out, wash them 2 or 3 times, and then you put them, fill it up with water, put them on your burner on high, bring it to a roaring boil, and then cut it off. Let it soak for an hour, and then rinse again, or pour your water off, put new water in, and then cook them until they're your done consistency. And that's how you cook dry beans. You can use that with any kind of dry beans. So I'll bring you back when we're kind of done, and we'll give them a little taste test and see what they taste like. All right, guys, we're gonna try these beans out. Let me just reiterate that the kids are not really big bean fans, but they're gonna try one for the team here. All right, let's see what they taste like. Everybody's got their own spoon. Just get a little bit. Very, very nice flavor. It's very subtle. It's not overpowering. I can taste the chili powder in it, just a tiny, tiny bit of heat. Not a whole lot. You got those tomatoes in there. Gives it a little bit of acidic flavor to it. The beans are al dente. They're not quite done. They got just a little bit of bite to them. They're not mushy. I think they turned out perfect to me. What do y'all think? Okay. Y'all really like them, or because y'all not really don't really like beans?
It's a little hot. It's a little bit spicy, but yeah.
Well, it is a little spicy, but it's not much. You can't see me? Oh, that's fine. Brantley's down here.
I can see it.
All right, guys. We appreciate y'all stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just a nice, easy, simple side dish. It does take a few hours to cook, but you can, if you're around your house on a Saturday, you can just throw them on the stove and just let them simmer pretty much, 4 or 5 hours. Keep a check on the water level. It's the main key. You don't want them getting dry, but you also don't want them having a ton of water in it. Anyway, we'll see y'all on the next video. And as always,
let's get food junk.